Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3 of our tutorial. This is where we're going to continue to set up our to-do list app. In this video we're mainly going to focus on, now we have our database all set up from the last tutorial. We have the jar in the correct place, but we're mainly going to focus on changing between scenes. That is, we're going to press a button and instead of the screen that we're on when we press the button, it's going to change to a different button. This is going to be useful because when we log in, obviously we want to click it, and if the credentials are correct, then that means that the person is going to be able to go to a different screen, like a home page or something. So with that in mind, what we should probably do is create a new FXML, because we're going to have a whole new screen. So this is going to be, we're going to need a new FXML for that. So we're going to call it home page. Okay, we'll go to next. We'll use their controller because we want that very cool document created for us. Very awesome. We'll skip the cascading style sheets for now. Okay, and now we have a whole new both FXML and a controller for that FXML. So we're going to set these up using Scene Builder, of course, because we love Scene Builder here. Okay, so this is going to be the login screen, and home page is going to be obviously the home page. So let's just open it up in Scene Builder. We can double click, and hopefully it will come up. Hello. Okay, let me check that I have my Scene Builder working in working order. Okay, there it is. Okay, we'll make sure we're working on the right thing. Here we'll go to users, me, documents, my documents perhaps. Yep, my documents. Then we'll go to NetBeans projects. And then remember, the thing that we created is called to-do app, right? So, to-do app, right, an FXML document. Okay, so here we go. We're going to create the login screen real quick, and we're going to do this in the exact same way that we did it before, and that we're going to take various kind of controls and things that we can put, and then we're just going to drag them onto our interface here. So let's have a text field. This is kind of your standard little input kind of field. We have that, okay. Move our button down. We do want a button for like enter, or log in, or whatever it's going to be. We have another text field. We need our label here. They create a label for us. We'll just have it say some kind of welcoming message. Welcome, that'll work. Here, now we need another label. Let's see, yep. Drag it here. Drag this. Oh, whoops, okay. And then we'll call this, we'll make the text username just so that we can prompt the user for the username. If they don't know what's supposed to go there, then it'll be lost. Password also very similar. And then I'm going to create one extra label for when they click it and then it doesn't work. Here, let me change this real quick to login. Okay, and then yeah, we're going to create this other label, and when it doesn't work, it's going to have red text, and it's going to say, sorry, or incorrect credentials, or something or another. Let's see. We'll change this to red. We want red, so they know it's bad. Sorry. Try again. Right, so that's what it's going to be like. Right. I'm just typing it in to get a look at it, but yeah, it's going to be empty to begin with. Okay, so here we have our login screen, and now we're going to create the home page as well. So let's open this up, and hopefully Scene Builder will be a lot quicker than it was earlier. Okay, yes, our home page. So, we're not going to go too far into what we need for our home page. Right now, we're just literally going to put just this label. It's going to have a big, okay, whoop, hello, okay, yes, this, home page, oh, okay, so now we know it's the home page, that's for sure. Okay, save, we'll save this as well, so all these things will be here. Okay, so now we have that. We'll need to right now what we're going to do, ultimately what we're going to do is this. We're going to have where someone can type in username and password, and they'll click login, and if the username and password combination are in the database, then it will go to home page. But right now, just to show how to do it, we're going to have where once they click login, it's just going to go to home page. It doesn't actually matter whether or not they type in anything. It's going to be irrelevant, but we're just going to do it just because that's a salient thing to show how to do. Okay, so we have our document controller. Okay, and we will, right, this is, so this document controller, this document is the login screen here. And we're going to have on the login, hold on, close this out, go to code, and as you can see, they've automatically put handle button action as the action for this. So here is handle button action. Then whenever you create a JavaFX project, it does this. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and close, well, not close, rather we'll delete that line because we don't want that. And now we are going to instantiate a parent. Now you might be wondering, what is a parent? Well, a parent is essentially going to be like an fxml, the parent node that holds fxml. Remember, whenever you're lost on what something might be, you can highlight it and then right click it, and then you can show Java doc, or you can just use Alt F1 and it should then pop up that here. Hold on here. It's not sure what it is because I haven't imported it yet. Okay, fix imports. Now, with that in mind, I've Alt F1, and given my computer isn't too agonizingly slow, here we go. Right, it shows you what it is. So, I mean, anything, you can highlight it, even methods. You can Alt F1 and it will show this Java doc. Anyway, it's a base class for nodes that have children in the scene graph. Mull on that for a while, but the point is, what we're going to do is we're going to take homepage parent, and then we're going to fxml loader dot load, and here we'll need to fix imports again because we need the fxml loader get class dot get resource, and then we need the home page. The name of it, I believe the name of it is fxml homepage.fxml. Okay, here we go. Right, and let's see what this error is. Right, IO exception here. Let's have it throw. Here, right, just to get rid of that, we'll have it up, and we need to import that, of course. You know, there's going to be a lot of right-clicking and making sure we have all our imports. All right, so it throws IO exception. So we have that. This is, we'll be able to access the fxml that we're going to change to when we hit the button via thanks to this, right? Because we've instantiated this parent. Now we're going to get the scene, and we'll just call it homepage scene equals new scene home page parent. Right, so this gets the scene. And then probably, well, we'll fix the imports again. We're going to be doing that a lot. Now we're going to get the stage. Now, you might be wondering, okay, what are all these things? Well, the parent is the parent node of home page, and it has access to the fxml. The scene is the actual, I mean, it's a scene builder, right? It's the actual kind of UI elements. And the stage is actually, you'll notice here in our to-do app that the start takes a stage. Stage is kind of you know, it's stage and scenes. So the scenes all go through the stage, but there's just this one stage. You know, it's kind of where everything takes place. So there's only one, and we're going to need to access the stage here. And you know, maybe you can have multiple stages, but for us, we're just going to have one. And we need to access this here. And you might be wondering, how do we access it? Well, we're going to do something a little tricky here, but it is kind of standard way to access it. We're going to stage node. Hold on, we'll need to fix imports across the line. Oops, node and stage. Yes, we want both of those. Okay, event. You'll notice event is the the actual button press. Event dot get source. So we're getting you know, where the event happened. Then we'll get the scene where the event happened, which is again this scene. Okay, and then we'll get window. Okay, and again, what we'll do is we'll highlight this method, because why not? Well, okay, first we're going to make sure we fix all our imports. Oh, whoops. First we're going to make sure we do this. Node cannot be converted to stage. Hold on. Node events. Let me make sure. I think my parentheses are. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Okay, right. The source is a node, so we're just going to cast the source to node. Anyway, to understand all this, we'll highlight this. We'll Alt F1. And given my computer doesn't explode from having to pull up a web page like that, we can see what happens here, right? So that's scene. And hopefully we can find the methods. Yes, let's see. Right, so this is a scene, and then we'll Control F, get window. Right, so get the value of the property window, right? So it returns the window. Anyway, so we're accessing the window here, and when we click the button, what we'll do is we will change to this new scene, the home page scene. Okay, and the way that we're going to do that is first we're going to, okay, well first we'll do appstage.set scene. Okay, home page scene, cool deal. Then we'll show our newly changed scene. Okay, so hopefully this is all going to be good. I hope so. I really do, for everybody. Let's see, it's compiling, creating, it's doing lots of things. Okay, it's creating that. Copying to dislib. You know, the first time that you run, there's going to be a few things going on. Anyway, here it is. Right, and now it doesn't matter what we type in, because remember, we haven't accounted for that yet. But we're going to click login, and then boom, there is our home page. So there's a couple of different things you can do, right? So this just makes it pop up. So there are certain ways to animate it that we're not going to actually cover here, but you can also do a real quick hide, and it will kind of give a different feel than this has. So this will pop up and then kind of closes and comes back, as opposed to just changing totally. But you know, there's a lot of different resources, but for now this will do for our project, for our application. But anyway, so in this tutorial we have set up what we need to change scenes. You know, we've gone through the agonizing thing of setting up multiple fxml documents and changing between them. I know this is pretty confusing. There's like a lot of function calls going here, a lot of different kinds of objects. I encourage that you guys don't mull too hard on like each individual function call. Just keep in mind that when you're trying to instantiate a scene, or when you're trying to change the stage, that these are the calls that you're going to need, or calls similar to these. Right, and I really do encourage you guys to read the Java docs for each one of these, which you can just do via that Alt F1 shortcut. But anyway, in the next tutorial we're going to add the functionality of checking the database for login credentials, and we're going to make it so it's not so easy to get into our app. So till then, see you next time.